Hey guys, what's up? It's your boy Frill Shocker here, the nicest hedgehog here, and we're here with a little bit of an update video slash video, kind of going over what's gonna going on. Kind of want to talk about some New Year's resolutions and such, and just discuss some things with you guys real quick. And I have a bit of an announcement near the end of this video. So, let's talk about how the year went for us, man. We gained about 60 some subscribers, thanks to obviously my good friend Owen, AOG Albina, for giving us the push. And, it's definitely crazy to have now over 100 subs again. We're getting close to the grind. Now, obviously, we've been losing a few subs, which, is unfortunate, but you know what? We're still on that grind. We're going to still keep going. We're going to get 15 more to get back to the OG goal. Whew. Excuse me. That's gonna be one of my New Year's resolutions is that I would love to get back to the original goal on this channel, which was 120 subs. I want to get back to that original goal at least, and then grow from there. You know what I'm saying? Another thing I would say is on the New Year's resolution is I actually want to get better with being on more content. So basically, what that means is that I want to try maybe doing more showdown lives, more discussion videos, maybe some tier list videos here and there. Just stuff to get myself even more going on the channel. Like, like do whatever I can that I have the technology for and stuff like that. So I want to start getting a little bit on that grind for Pokemon content or just a little in content in general. Um, like there were some series I started, but I basically had stopped. Like, I know I started a podcast that I never really got back into it. I'm gonna try my best to get the podcast rolling around. I think what I'm gonna do is I'm actually write out a work schedule of my content, especially with the time I have right now, and go by week basis. Just because again, I have to keep it up with my work schedule. So what I think I'm gonna do is when I get my work schedule, I'm gonna look at my free days, and then like if for example like I'm babysitting or something like that during my off times, which I probably will be most likely, which is unfortunate. I'll try to balance out some ideas, balance out the days, stuff like that. And obviously once the summer hits, I'm gonna be even more busier, but I'm gonna try my best to balance out maybe some ideas I can upload before work or on my days off only, stuff like that. I want to start pushing myself to make more content for myself, which is something I would really like to do. Some other New Year's resolutions is to maybe potentially look into some Elgatos, some capture cards. Now, if anyone knows any like capture cards are good with Switch Lights, let me know in the comment section below. Otherwise, I might try to do my best to make the investment to get something like an Elgato. And if anyone has great Elgato recommendations, go ahead and leave your comments down below in the comment section. I will say I only use a laptop from the HP brand, so if anyone's got really good brands that can go along with this and stuff, definitely let me know in the comment section below. I appreciate any thoughts and advice because I want to eventually get into Wi-Fi content. Because I know if I get into Wi-Fi content, I know my channel can probably even skyrocket a bit more since I do know some pretty good names out there and they definitely would put in a good word for me to get into the leagues and to get myself going into that retrospective. Because I want to take on some more of the best contests. I want to start being able to take on my boys Owen, John, Obo, D-Ray, and maybe Kurt if he ever comes back. I want to be able to take on these guys. I want to take on some new people I've never faced, like my boy It's Danny Mac. I want the opportunity to face some of the best in the game, such as Joey, Envy, Seabad, Uzi Gunner. I want to face some of the legends that are made Draft League the way it is today. I want those chances, but I can only get those chances if I can have the technology to do so. And if I get those chances and I have the equipment, I'm taking every chance I'm gonna get, man. And definitely want to do whatever I can to just bring the best for you guys. So a lot of content brainstorming that's going on. It just again, it's gonna require me to have a lot more kind of like tech stuff. Excuse me. Tech stuff to have to figure out and go from there. But there's just a lot of things on my mind and a lot of things that I am going to be doing. Also, just to break the fourth wall, I will upload this video on, I believe, the 30th, or before I go to work on the 30th, 31st for New Year's Day. So one of the two is going to be happening. But yeah, that's kind of what I have going in terms of New Year's resolutions for the channel, and some other New Year's resolutions is I'm going to try to want to be out a little bit more, try to get involved in other people's projects and try to get my name out there, but also be able to make some connections, make some new friends possibly. Also in my real life, try to go outside a little bit more, even if it's like either exercising, walking, maybe try to make some friends or try to go and hang out with people. Like I already know I'm going to a Christmas party at my workplace. So that's a good step in the right direction for what I want to do there. So there's just a lot on my mind to do that. And want to just try to become a more better version of myself. I start cooking more in my house now, which is really great. I'm gonna start maybe being more creative with dishes and my cooking. So I have a lot of things kind of going there. So I don't too much for like my personal life really for New Year's resolutions. I already kind of have like just being who I am and just maybe changing a few things here and there. But content, like I said, I got all these ideas and stuff like that, and I never act on them. So if I see opportunities to do some videos, well, again, to make some really cool topics I want to discuss, or maybe doing something with videos and stuff like that is pretty great. I remembered I was doing a Rambats series where it's Rambat Generations, where we battle through 1 through 9. Just to completely go through 1 through 9. It was actually a really fun series to be able to kind of chit chat with my friends and, ask a couple of questions here and there, and then also just enjoy having some fun. Definitely want to get some more guests on that series because I do think it's a fun series. It's really creative. I don't think anyone's ever doing it. So, definitely want to try to improve on this series and try to bring that out more to you guys because I think it's a really cool, fun concept and it's a really lot of fun. I've been seeing a lot of like love and growth on my channel as well from the views to the comments. There's some people like Central, SJ, and just so many more that are just giving me such great love and appreciation in the comments. It's very much appreciated and very much love you guys for that. Very much thankful for that. And some of the videos have been popping up like in one day for my speed tour video. We got 50 views in one day, which is absolutely insane right there. And that was just a speed tour video, and some of the videos I've gotten this year, I've had like several videos hit over 100. Two of them, I think, have hit over 200 views, double what the channel is, which is insane to me, which is so thankful. Ever since I started doing the whole, using images as thumbnails, I at least do my best to get quality thumbnails for you guys for those images. And I think even though I'm a little hesitant to grab people's that are, DeviantArt ones, I definitely think it's about time we start getting those type of high quality images. Well, of course, I will always give props to the people that did make the art for this and either put the name of their DeviantArt page or the link to their DeviantArt in the description. That way they get the proper credit that they deserve and that proves that I will not be stealing or using any of their artwork, obviously. But yeah, that's kind of all I've got going on right now in terms of content, guys. Is just trying to get back on keep going on a growth right now. Try to bring back some old stuff and make that new. Maybe keep on going with some stuff like like Showdown Lives and stuff like that. Just stuff to spit out there. We obviously have some new draft leagues coming along. I'm gonna be a part of a fun Wi-Fi league that's in Steady Max League. I might be a part of the SDA, which you guys know about as a Soul Do Association. Again, not uploading these as of right now. We can tell I get confirmation on stuff I can get. I'm gonna be a part of the PPAL again once it comes down because we're actually in the playoffs right now. We have our first round opponent, which I'm gonna be prepping for, probably most likely later today for. Um, but in terms of showdown leagues, we actually have no showdown leagues going right now. We only have the Lake Guardians Association, which is an applicant one that we are as of right now. It will not be confirmed nor denied about our placing until January 6th. So that's something we have to be more involved with. We have at least one showdown league that is guaranteed going to be on the channel. And that's going to be OGL Season 2. We already started the drafting and We already got a pretty powerful, pretty unique first pick in the draft. I was gonna not first pick in the entire draft, but the first pick that we got on our team is a very unique one. Something that probably somebody would not think of me as a Pokemon trainer to have. But it's very interesting to say the least. But I think I covered all my bases. I think I covered everything I want to say. Now, I did talk about there was a miniature announcement at the end of this video, and the announcement is that we are officially going to change our name. Now, everyone calls me Thriller. Everyone knows me as Thriller. And to be honest with you guys, I wanted my new name change because originally, and I've told this story so many times, I feel like, but this is probably the one of those last times I'll tell it. So, originally my channel was called Thriller 96. It was based off the fact that my nickname was being Will the Thrill. 96 was the year I was born. Um, and I was a thrill to be around. So, Thriller. And a lot of people like to make the pun of the Michael Jackson song, "A Thriller." Just everything like that. But and my channel was doing decently well. I had 120 to 121 subs. But Kappa had became a thing back in the day, and I didn't try to go through my YouTube channel and figure this out, but instead the fear of facing fines, which were up to I believe 4,000, if not $200,000, which I did not have the money for, and definitely did not want to get lawsuited to where I could have faced really long payments or potential prison, which I did not want to deal with. I, without thinking, just deleted my channel, didn't care about it. Then when I decided, because I had to remake a channel to basically just watch videos, and that's all I was gonna do, I literally saw that there was a button feature that you could literally make your channel not for kids. And that really ticked me off because I basically sacrificed the channel for nothing. I literally gave up a channel for nothing, which just infuriates me now because I could have had like imagine if I had this growth right now, we could be over 200 to 250 subs right now possibly. But it's fine. We're going to regrow back up. We're going to get going. And with that, I'm getting rid of this name. Now, the reason why I went with Thrill Shocker Nice's Hedgehog originally for the name was because I wanted to incorporate stuff like Sonic Channel because obviously my profile image is based off of Scourge the Hedgehog, who is a Sonic character, and I love Sonic. Sonic is probably tied for my favorite series, if not at least my second favorite series in the entirety of my childhood. And I was trying to think of doing some Sonic content, but for one, I can't do Sonic videos on my channel for gameplay wise, and I haven't really thought had any ideas to do Sonic character stuff. I think I've just been too focused with busy and then been doing so much Draft League that I'm not gonna really be able to do that much. So I think it's time to get rid of that Hedgehog name and go back to the OG name. Now, obviously, I want to give a massive shout out to people like Central and Danny. It's Danny Mac because they gave some names like Central was going with like Thrill Mons or Thrill Mons 96. Danny was going with something like basic like Thrill Shocker, you know. And massive shout out to them for incorporating into that video on like community post I actually did. And yeah, I think what we're gonna do is we're just gonna go back to the original name. I mean, or I just might call it Thriller. I don't know exactly. I think I'll just go Thriller 96 is just my OG name. So, yeah. I'm gonna do the name change, however, on the first day of the new year is like that beginning year stuff like that. Because Sunday, I'm probably not gonna do it because I'm gonna be exhausted from work. It's gonna be a busy day. So yeah, again, I'm gonna upload this on the 30th or the 31st, just depending on what I really think is more beneficial. But yeah, starting January 1st, 2024, this channel will officially be named Thriller 96 and expect, podcast videos, hopefully, content discussion videos, and draft league of sorts, and then potential future stuff. So I've got some things planned, hopefully, and we can get these things into motion. But yeah, thank you again, everyone, so much for your love and support. It really goes a long way to show support to someone that is just doing what he wants to do for fun and not doing it for the money. So thank you all so much for everything you've done for me this year. This year has been kind of honestly a good year. Nothing crazy happened, but luckily nothing really bad happened. It's just been okay. It's been good, but On the YouTube side of things, it's been one of the best years I've had on YouTube because we had such great substantial growth. So, yeah, thank you all again so much. And I love every single one of you. And I look forward to everyone's New Year's. I hope everyone had an amazing Christmas. I actually got a pretty decent Christmas. Believe it or not, I'm recording to you all on my new laptop that I got this year, which was one of my last minute things I asked my parents for. And they got it for me. So yeah, that's why you actually don't see OBS anymore because I can't get OBS to work. But this one works exactly like OBS, so we're good. But yeah, thank you all again so much, and yeah, I will see you guys officially in the new year. Now there is a chance that we might upload one video besides this one, and that is the UMPLD League. But UMPLDB is kind of leaning on this right now, and I think they're allowing extensions past the first, but after that week, then it's not. So either expect a game this week or probably most likely next week, possibly, for the UMPL D League Week 9, which is win or go home, basically. Win or go home and get a little bit of help from other people losing. So, but I'm going to still bring a little bit of spaz, a little bit of everything nice, but we're also going to do our best to come out with a victory, even though the matchup might be pretty bad for us. But with that all being said, I'm going to stop talking now because one, my throat's getting a little irritated and I kind of want to get some food and I'm going to get a little drink. But with that being said, thank you all again for everything. You've made this year really amazing and I can't do it without you guys. So with that being said, that's pretty much my catchphrase at this point. I love you all. Thank you all so much. Merry Christmas and Happy New Year's to everyone. With that being said, see, I can't help myself. I'll see you guys next time. Bye.